Tuesday, May 16th. It's 88 degrees out here. It's boiling. And we just got out of the pool. I am off down to a place on poker. There's a little tournament, $100 buy-in, and it's a pretty good tournament. I made more money there than I've lost. I've cashed more times than I haven't, so I'm hoping I run pretty good there. I should be in the money tonight as well. We'll see. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to start and get something to eat first. Driving down the road, I'll be there soon. Gonna see what spots I get given tonight by the poker gods. I'm hoping that I run good, play carefully, pick my spots, get a little lucky when I need it, take it down. Let's see. Suntan lotion on my glasses because I've just put suntan cream on because I'm going to play golf. This is the day after that tournament that I was going to take you down. Took me down. I lost. I went out early. Every hand I was in, apart from 2 hands that I won. I won a queen 10 of hearts. I played queen 10 of hearts and flop come down 10 high, betting on the guy in early position was betting on all 3 streets. I was calling him down, and there was 3 of us in the hand, so that was the only hand I won. I had him out kicked. He had 10-9. I had queen 10. So apart from that, miserable. I got 7-5 every time I got an ace or a king. When I looked at it, the second card was a 2 or a 3 or a 4. So I was folding. Early on, I got a little bit loose, I guess. I got some nice cards, but then the flop come down and missed me by this much. So early rounds, I was thinking I got plenty of blinds, I'll just see another one. In other words, I got a little bit chasey, and that lowered my chip stack. I had a couple of hands winning until the river, you know, typical stuff. The river, I would have won it, but that river ace came and things like that. So in other words, long story short, I was out, I lost, and today's another day. You know, I learned a long time ago that you got to take the rough with the smooth. You got to take the winning with the losing. You got to take the losing with the winning. You got to take the downs. You got to take the ups. Enjoy the ups, and don't sweat the downs. It's gonna happen. As long as long term you're up, that's good. I mean, you can come away all upset. I didn't catch the cards. That river kills me. What is that guy doing calling with that stuff? And don't get me wrong, in the heat of the moment, I've said all those things. More than once. But, you know, when you sit back down in a cold light of day, you know, that's what they call variance, obviously. You know, you can flop a set, lose to a flush. You can flop a flush, lose to a full house, you know. Some of the times, hopefully more often than not, you'll be on the positive side of that. Anyway, so you got to relax, play a game, trust in your skills and ability. If you feel after you played a session that you're missing something and you don't have the skills and ability, then go and work on it, you know. Even the guys at the top of the food chain, top of the winnings, top of the tournament list, top of the cash list, higher stakes, whatever they are at, wherever they're at, those guys have got to actually work on their game too, because there's always people trying to get above them. So if they don't stay sharp, that's what will happen. Got my life water. Gotta drink water today, it's hot. You know, if there's a part of your game you need to work on it. You know, I remember when I used to play back in England, I used to play squash for a team. And the squash club that I played at had a ladder. And this ladder was theoretically the best player at the top, all the players in the club down the bottom. And you could be on that ladder and you could challenge 2 places above you, but you could be challenged by 4 or 5 places below you. And you had to take the match and you play it out, and it was match play. So if someone 2 or 3 spots below you challenged you and won, they would jump above you. If you challenged a guy above you or 2 above you and won, you jump above them. So this ladder was always evolving, and by hard work, practice and training, you know, I used to climb that ladder. I used to be pretty high up on it. So I bring that type of mindset into my poker game. If I rest on my laurels and I just slide down and just play bad, then that's no good. So what I try to do is, and I've put that into practice this year, if I come away from the game and I analyze that game and there's a couple of spots where I could have done better, I'm going to be thinking about them. That's a good analogy. I hope you learned something from that. Anyway, I'm off to the golf course and I'm going to play some golf, which is another one I could give you. When I came to America, my handicap was something like 14, 15, 16, something like that. I can't even remember, to be honest. And I keep working on it, and I even broke 70, shot 69 right now. So you can't do that if you just turn up without practicing and you don't play enough. But like I say, it's the same in poker. Practice, practice, practice. If you fall down, you gotta get up. If you lose, you gotta get up, get back on that table till you win. You can do it. I can do it, you can do it. So go and study. 12:45, I've got 15 minutes to tee off. Normally I've got 5 minutes, so got plenty of time. I'm going to do a hand review from a cash game I played recently. I'm going to throw that in with this tournament, seeing as there wasn't too many tournament spots that I got into this tournament. So this is a hand review from a previous cash game session. Hope you like it. Alright guys, let's review this hand. This is a cash game hand. It was a 1-2 no limit cash game hand. Played just locally, and this hand really caused me some eyebrows raised at the outcome. I couldn't believe it. Let me know if you'd have played it the same or whether you played it different, how I could have played it different. Would you fold it? Would you have raised? Would you have called it down? Let me know what you guys would have done. Okay, the action starts. I got dealt ace queen offsuit. I'm in middle position, and under the gun limps for $2. I always wonder what they've got when they limp for under the gun. Anyway, guy to my right, he bet $6. He wasn't a prolific raiser. When he did raise, it was typically just a small amount, you know. So it was really no indication of the strength of his hand, because he would do that with a big hand. But I don't think it was a premium like aces or kings, queens, because I feel like he would have raised about $12. That was his typical bet sizing on those. This is more of a, you know, nice hand to get involved with. So it could have been suited connectors, could have been, you know, ace 10 upwards. So it could have been that type of hand. Anyway, I've got a premium holding. I just min raised to $12. I felt that would isolate down to him and maybe one other. But the late position calls, the big blind calls, the under the gun calls, and the initial raiser calls. So we've got 5 people involved. So we're 5 ways to the flop. The flop comes down queen high, queen 6, 4 rainbow. I've got top pair, top kicker, so I'm pretty stoked right now. I'm thinking, yoo-hoo, that's a pretty good flop for me. But then I started thinking, well, you know, what are all these people calling with? You know, they could be, you know, a lot of them are calling with pocket pairs. So pair of 4s in the pocket, pair of 6 in the pocket. They've got good sets there, so I've got to be careful. Yes, I've got a 1 pair hand, top kicker, but it's still pretty vulnerable to that type of thing. Anybody calling with, you know, getting a good price maybe on 6-4 suited or something. I didn't put anybody on a queen 6 or queen 4 hand, but the first guy could have pocket queens. So, you know, it's a good hand, but it's certainly not the best. Anyway, the big blind leads out into 4 players for $12. The under the gun folds, and the guy on my right min raises to $24. First thing, I couldn't understand the big blind leading out for $12. Very low amount. Into 4 players. Does he have a set? You know, I'm thinking, well, he's got to have something good. But when the guy on my right min raises to $24, I'm thinking, well, he likes the flop. They both like the flop. Why do they like the flop? Am I beat? Am I 1 pair good here? But getting a good price, still too strong to fold, I think. So I make the call. The big blind calls the other 12 as well. Everybody else gets out the way, and we're 3 ways to the turn. And the turn pairs the board, 6 of clubs. Can't believe it. I'm thinking, well, if somebody did have, you know, a set, they now either have quads or a full house. If somebody flopped 2 pair, like with a 6-4, they've got full house, that type of thing. So I'm thinking, the queen can't be good now, you know. Did someone play a queen 6? You know, I just didn't understand that. So I was thinking, you know, got a good hand, but I think I need to catch another queen or something. The big blind leads out again, this time for $24, and he's just left 20 behind. So I'm thinking, well, he didn't shove all in, so he's not trying to push anybody off the pot. You know, it's like a value bet more than anything. And the guy to my right, I put left there, he calls, leaving himself only 45 behind. So I didn't think anybody was chasing. I thought they all had made hands. Well, I'm thinking, well, I'm getting a great price to call. I've got top pair. Who knows? You know, I may well catch a queen. If an ace comes, I'm still not thinking that that's going to be good, but it's going to improve. But I'm too strong to fold for just 20 bucks, so I make the call. The river was the 9 of spades, and the big blind, without hardly thinking, drops in his remaining $20. He's all in. The guy to my right, again I wrote left there, sorry about that. But the guy to my right, he calls, and I'm like scratching my head. I can't believe I'm good at this position. But, you know, I got a queen top kicker. $20 into this pot. Maths. I have to make the call. So I make a crying call, thinking that's last time I see my money. The big blind shows pocket jacks. What? I couldn't I couldn't believe it. Pocket jacks. He's betting all the way on a queen high board. I was just dumbfounded. And whilst this is all going on in my head real fast, and I'm like, well, I beat him, you know, but I can't believe what just happened, what he just showed. And then the guy to my right shows king queen of hearts, so he'd hit top pair, good kicker, and I took the pot down. I couldn't believe that I was good in that spot. So that was just one crazy hand that you get into sometimes. Let me know how you guys would apply that. Would you even been there on the river? Would you have raised bigger in the first instance? You know, let me know what you would have done in all those streets. I'd really like to know what you guys would have done. Should I have played it any differently? Let me know. Thanks. Hope you like that one. Alright, I got this open, and I put some pieces on a plate. I'm going to surprise my kids with it.
Hey guys,
hey kids, do you want some chocolate?
Yeah!
Are you sure you want some chocolate?
Yes!
No way you like chocolate. What are you doing, your schoolwork?
Yeah.
Look what Daddy's got, a plate of chocolate. It's this chocolate. Listen, it's called Triple Choc Sensation. Grab yourself some. Ooh, got the biggest piece. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Ben doesn't want to be in shock because he hasn't brushed his hair. There's Ben's big hand.
Alright,
Addy!
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Rob.
Is that good?
Can we get more?
Of course you get more. You got 2 pieces each. That's only if you like it.
Emily, you get the closest.
Well, she's faster.
You get the closest piece that's next to you.
Well, that didn't last long.
I say that you cut some more up for us.
Okay, well, maybe later, or maybe after lunch, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe next
maybe
month.
After lunch.
We'll see.
Or maybe now.
Alright. Thank you then.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the thumbs up button. Tell your friends. All that usual stuff. And thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. There's the golf course.